everyone. So I am Shravan Kumar. The topic we are seeing today is approaches to study geography. The different methods that we can use to study geography. They are systematic approach, regional approach, and finally geographical data matrix. So we see them one by one. First is systematic approach. This approach was introduced by Alexander von Rossum. There are four types of geography in systematic approach. The first thing is physical geography. Physical geography is the study of various elements of Earth, physical elements of Earth, like atmosphere, hydrosphere, oceans, land, mountain, glaciers, etc. Every physical aspect of the Earth, of the planet. Second is biogeography or biosphere. It consists of a study of forests, grasslands, flora, fauna, all the different regions of Earth. This also deals with the human nature, relationship between human and nature, like human nature relationship. Next one is human geography or demography. It deals with the human culture, socio-economic or political aspects and population. That is demography. Last one is geographical methods and techniques. There are different geographical methods and techniques to study geography, like cartographic analysis or map analysis. The second approach is regional approach. This approach is also called as ideographical approach. This approach was developed by Karl Ritter. It consists of relief, region, vegetation. It consists the aspects like relief, region, vegetations, etc. Administrative units like states, district, taluks, all the national and international imaginary borders can also be considered while doing regional approach. And there are four types of regional approach, that is regional studies, regional analysis, regional development, and finally regional planning. The last one is geographical data matrix. It is nothing but the combination of A, systematic approach, B, regional matrix. Before going into this topic, we will see about basic of matrix. Matrix is nothing but the elements arranged in rows and columns. Here the A1, A11, A12, A13 is the row and the column.
A11, A12, A13.
This is in the form of Aij, where I represents the row it is in and J represents the column. For example, A11 is in the first row and first column. A12 is in the first row and second column. A13 is in the first row and third column. Column is the vertical arrangement of data. That is, here the column is A11, A21 and A31. Here A21 is the second row horizontally and first column vertically. So this is what a matrix looks like. So geographical data matrix is the arranging of geographical stats in rows and columns. This method was introduced by Brian J. L. Berry. In the row, systematic topical branches. That is, while arranging in a matrix, the rows consist of systematic and topical branches. That is the topics that are involved in the aspect that we are studying, and the matrix consists of the region belonging to the respective topical branches. And then the diagram that was invented by Brian J. L. Berry, the third dimension, examines rows and columns cutting across time. So finally I have designed a mnemonic based on approaches of study and geography. It is SRM, where S is for systematic approach, R for regional approach, and M for matrix, that is geographical data matrix. So thank you everyone.